sucks. You're probably thinking, I'm putting in all this work, I'm getting good grades, I'm paying for college, I should be able to get a job, right? Wrong. You have to move different nowadays.
So what is one of the biggest misconceptions between blue collar and white collar jobs?
The biggest lie that the devil ever told was the pay disparities. When I see people coming out of college and they're expecting 70, 80,000 a year, and because of the oversupply of those degrees, they're only making 50 because there's so many people to choose from. And yet I can right now, when I'm 18 years and 1 day old, go out and find a job that pays $30 in the construction area, which is $75,000 a year after overtime. I think that is the biggest misconception.
What is going on, guys? JC Nita here, and if you are not aware, which I don't know how in the world you wouldn't be,
wake up! Wake up!
We are in a white collar recession, as we talked about before in other videos, and today we're delivering some more doom and gloom about how your degree might just be completely worthless in this white collar recession. Let's get into it. But before we do that, I have a quick favor to ask. If this is your second or more time tuning into one of my videos, please feel free to give it a like and to subscribe if you feel so inclined, because it helps with the algorithm and I greatly appreciate it.
I just wanted to say thanks.
And with that, let's get into it.
The job market is so bad that even MBAs from top programs are taking months to find jobs after graduation. Approximately 1/4 of all Harvard MBA graduates have not been able to find a job more than 3 months after graduating. This is an all-time record high. Just 2 years ago, that number was only at 10%. So it has more than doubled. During the Great Recession, it was easier for top MBA graduates to find jobs than it is now. Just think about that. And other top MBA programs like Stanford and Wharton are reporting the exact same thing. It shows that no one can take this abysmal job market for granted. These numbers also show that the white collar recession is much worse than anybody thought. The current job market is making many people rethink their plans to get an MBA because they are not sure that it is worth the return on investment. Top programs can cost as much as $250,000. Huh? That is a lot of money to pay to struggle to find a job.
Whew, so you heard those numbers. That is unfortunate. So he said that 25% of new MBA graduates from Harvard, okay, are not able to find jobs with their MBAs in this market.
Did you hear what he said? I heard what he said. Did you hear what he said? I heard what he said.
I went to school for a business degree, okay? The business degrees are very, very much tied to where you go to the school. The name of the school is, especially with MBA, okay? The name of the school is gonna weigh heavily. So the fact that someone who goes to Harvard, top 5 institutions of higher education in the United States, is unable to get a job with their MBA is saying something. Now, just imagine if you're someone who went to get an MBA at a no-name school or a school that's below top 10 or top 50 or top 25. It's gonna be much harder for you, which is personally my philosophy is if it's a tough economy and you can't find a job, I'm not the first person that's gonna suggest to go back and get a degree.
Nope.
Especially if it's not in something like STEM, right? If it's gonna be something outside of STEM, I really would advise against it. Again, this is some random guy on YouTube, take what I say with a grain of salt, but it's like, why go and get into more debt for something that probably won't get you the return on investment that you're looking for?
If you think your degree alone is gonna get you a job, you're fried in this job market. Unless you went to a top 20 school and did extremely well, then maybe you can submit an application and expect an email back. But even then, some kid who went to some no-name school, but his dad is a client at JP Morgan, is gonna get 10 emails back from recruiters before your resume even gets past the automated system. I know it sucks. You're probably thinking, I'm putting in all this work, I'm getting good grades, I'm paying for college, I should be able to get a job, right? Wrong. You have to move different nowadays. Getting a referral isn't an option anymore. It's mandatory. So where do you get these referrals from? You go on LinkedIn and find people that went to your same college or are in some same activity that you're doing. And this is very important. Do not message them on LinkedIn. Find their work or personal email and email them. They're way more likely to respond to it because they check their email every day. Corporate people don't go on LinkedIn to respond to messages and do work. They go on it just like you go on TikTok to doom scroll and see what other people are doing. Usually their email is on their LinkedIn page or in that little contact info section on their page. It's the same format for every company. First name dot last name at goldmanstanley.com or first initial last name at goldmanstanley.com. It's always some variation of that. And if you can't find it, just use Google. I promise you it's on there somewhere. I guarantee you if you email them and show genuine interest, they'll reply back 90 90% of the time. Yes, the job market is bad, but a lot of people and a lot of applicants are submitting cold applications without talking to the team and expecting to be offered an interview. Times have changed. You can't do that anymore. You have to get a referral.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I like this guy's information. It's a good game. He's not lying. So what he's basically saying is your degree in and of itself is not gonna get you where you need to go, even from a top university, as we just saw from the MBAs from Harvard. So what you need to do is, what he's saying is, you need to get referrals. Referrals, AKA warm leads. All right, you know how some guys, they get, all of us guys, let's be honest. I don't know about you women, this might be different, but some guys, you might want to approach a woman you see and you might be nervous and you're out in public and you never met her before. Your chances of approaching her and being successful is probably very low, right? Let's be honest, unless you look like Chris Hemsworth or something. So obviously, if you're in a situation where, let's say she's a friend of a friend, you at a social event, at a party, let's say, or a mixer, and your friend introduces you to her, your chances of closing, however that looks for you, getting her number or whatever, and ladies, again, this might be, it's a little different for you, let's be honest. Your chances of closing in that situation are gonna be a lot higher at the mixer than cold approaching her in the mall. So it's the same thing with the job. If you're just shooting out random applications to through job boards, you're probably not gonna get a second look or a first look. They're just gonna ignore you, it's not gonna make it through the system. You're gonna go be put in the black hole. But to escape that and to get a better success rate, you wanna go and do what he's saying, implement some of the strategies he's talking about. Go find the email addresses of people that already work there, tap your network on LinkedIn, email them, show interest, talk to people. It's all about networking. It's all about who you know. And this is very important in a white collar recession because just your degree alone is not going to cut it. As a matter of fact, when I graduated college like 10 years ago, whatever it's been now, my degree did not just cut it. I had to go network with everybody I had to go work as an intern after I had my bachelor's degree. And when I worked as an intern, I would go to around the office and talk to everybody in the office because I knew that some person was going to help me get the job I wanted. Some person. And I went from intern to entry level position and worked my way up just like that. So really good game. I think you spot on. All right, guys, so this was a shorter video, but if you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Feel free to like and subscribe if you feel so too inclined. If you got any value or edutainment from it, edutainment, I really appreciate it. And until next time, as always, make smart financial decisions.